I'm Jenny Carlson here with Ryan Aberworth, the Lloyd Noble Center, where Oklahoma has defeated Baylor 73-71. And Ryan, this was a game with some pretty wild swings. Oklahoma up 26 in the first half, up 21 at half, and they find themselves down 2 late in this game. They've managed to pull it out. How did they pull it out?
Well, they did it by finally getting some space and big shots from Isaiah Cousins and Buddy Hield in the last minute of this game. They were, like you said, down 1 point after being up 26 at one point in the first half. Isaiah Cousins had really struggled in the second half. All of a sudden, Ryan Spangler grabs a rebound, kicks it out to Isaiah Cousins, who hits a jumper that got things going back in a positive direction for this team after things were just crumbling. And then Buddy Hield fights for a rebound under the basket after Spangler had missed a 3 and is able to draw a foul, gets the free throw line, and that was actually before he got to the rim, laid it up, then gets to the free throw line and makes a couple late in the game, although Baylor had one more shot in the final seconds, but they were able to bat the ball out off of a missed free throw and keep it alive and avoid a second straight colossal collapse.
Well, you mentioned that, Ryan, and obviously everybody knows over the weekend, go to Texas playing fantastically, just clicking along, look to be on their way to an easy victory, and then just go completely cold late. But this was senior night, and Ryan, it really sounds like those seniors decided that this was not going to end like that game did.
Yeah, they did. There was a late timeout in this game when things were just crumbling apart for the Sooners, and all 3 of those seniors, like I mentioned, Ryan Spangler, Buddy Hield, and Isaiah Cousins, were yelling in the huddle, "This isn't going to happen again," and they made sure it didn't with big plays in the final minute of this game.
Yeah, and now I guess the question comes, Ryan, as the Sooners now head out for one more regular season game and then Big 12 play before the NCAA tournament. You know, this team looks like it's maybe having some fatigue issues. When you look at these late collapses, come out pretty well but then fall apart. Is that going to be an ongoing issue? Can they guard against that? Is there any way to change that heading into Big 12 play NCAA tournament?
Well, they've cut down on practice times. The practices are significantly shorter now than they were even a couple weeks ago. I think that's going to help the games get a little bit spread out at this point, as they're not going to have to play after Saturday until probably the next Thursday, which will give them some time to recover. They certainly need that as much as they can. But the biggest thing is they hope Saturday, you hope against TCU that you can get some of those guys that have played just massive amounts of minutes this season on the bench, give them some time to rest, because they're going to need every bit of it. The good thing is this team had been struggling overall in games until these last couple. They put together some really good starts the last couple of games. They just haven't been able to finish it.
Yeah, those starts were the problem for a while, and the finishes were great, but now it's sort of gone the other way. We'll see if the Sooners can rectify that situation before postseason play. Let's go to the coaches and players and see what they had to say after this one.
Fatigue, emotion kind of coincides with maybe the flow of the game and how it's going. They're early, obviously got off to a great start, great emotion. Defensively there early was fantastic. Then when things are going the other direction there in the last few minutes, you know, we were very tired. Didn't like what was going on. Emotionally drained at that point. And again, you know, I mean, I'm going to credit these guys for figuring out a way to win a ball game that could have easily slipped away.
Making plays and making plays. I feel like we just get stagnant. You know, we wasn't having the flow we had in the first half, so we was just stagnant. And thank God Isaiah could step up and make a big shot. Plus, we really need that. So he picked us up, and after that, as we get to the rim, and we got a couple of stops down the stretch. So my coach said we figured a way to final win, and now we did that.
Yeah, it was a fun night. You know, felt like all the rebounds were coming my way, and just felt in rhythm again, and teammates found me.
Oh, it was fun. I remember down for my freshman year, just being with me, Isaiah, Ryan, Hield all together, and just how we grow so much and how our game evolved in the past 4 years. It's been fun. The fans and how the crowd changed past 4 years, and now we have them sold out arenas. So it's fun, and I appreciate the fans being there, sticking with us for 4 years now, supporting us, and I appreciate from Coach. You know, I learned off from Coach, and he's helped me this 4 year. Him and Coach Crutch, they've been there guiding me. So I just have to off to all the coach and everybody helped me through this journey.